Good evening and welcome back to Void 1680 AM. I am, as always, your program director, coming at you on a chilly Monday night in Dallas, Texas. It's been a little bit. It's been since November, actually. So for those of you who are longtime listeners coming back, thank you for returning. And for those who are new to the program, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown about what it is we do here. At Void 1680 AM, we rebroadcast submissions from our affiliate stations all over creation. And I do mean all over. We've got DJs from all four corners, bringing pieces of themselves, bringing their music, and bringing the stories of their callers to us night after night after night. No two shows are the same because no two DJs are the same. So if that sounds like something you want to hear more of, and you're following along on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single song. We give ample notification of every upcoming show. And if you're interested in becoming an affiliate yourself, there's of course a link to Void 1680 AM in the show notes. That includes complete instructions for setting up your radio station, building your set list, fielding callers, and submitting your show for broadcast. Of course, I don't require you to submit your show for broadcast, but I do recommend it, because you never really know who needs to hear what it is that you have to say. Now, it's been a while, and I did say before that our DJs come from all over, and that is true. These shows have taken us out to the deep, 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 dark desert night, taken us far up into the stars, and this time they're taking us somewhere new, under the waves of the Pacific Ocean. Tonight we're meeting DJ Grane Conception from Clam 1680 AM. And while it was difficult to get the signal through all that water, after you hear tonight's show, I think you'll agree it had to be tonight. So, without further ado, take it away, DJ.
Deep in the belly of the Pacific Ocean, broadcasting live from a stash of pearls, you are listening to KLAM, The Clam. Happy New Year, everyone. I am your deep-diving DJ, Grane Conception. Today is January 1st, 2024. Another birthday for planet Earth. Now, while I haven't had a good view of any fireworks this year from my underwater, fully glassed living arrangements that our parent station, Void 1680 AM, has so graciously provided for us, I did have a pretty enjoyable New Year's Eve. Got to sit in my waterbed, waterproof headphones on full volume, and listen to some tracks I've been meaning to get to. Some songs directly from the Void coming at you here today. We're kicking off today's broadcast and this new year with a new track from Joey Hines. This is Lemon Oil. While that's playing, why don't you call in and tell us some of your New Year's resolutions?
When I think it's over is when it crops up again. Everyone's a doctor and no one can explain the intricate mirage of my sabotage. Trying to get out of Dodge before I lose my camouflage. And I know it wasn't built for me. And I know it isn't healthy. And I know it wasn't meant to be. And I know, Mary Jane is the only one around this town that's keeping me safe. She's balanced on the balls of her feet, looking out at the rain, sifting through the debris of a tragedy. She's determined to believe in a reasoned reality. And I know it wasn't built for me. And I know it isn't healthy. And I know it wasn't meant to be. And I know. So then I think this song's probably about me, but how would I know? 'Cause once I put it out in the world, I've got to let it go. If you don't clean up your roots, they'll bear bitter fruits. No, there is no excuse for not pulling those tangles loose. And I know it wasn't built for me. And I know it isn't healthy. And I know it wasn't meant to be. And I know what a man needs. And I know it wasn't built for me. And I know it isn't healthy. And I know it wasn't meant to be. And I know. And I know.
That song has been my new obsession. I can't tell you how many times this track is going to be on repeat here in the Conception House. During the song, we got a call from someone who said their goal this year is to be more open, more honest with themselves, which I find admirable. With whatever you're going through, friend, and whatever provoked that change, you have the blessing of the clam. This song's for you. This is Out in the Open by Aubrey Digital. Stick around for another great pearl afterwards. The J-O-A-T from Masters of Resonance. Be here when you get back. I promise.
Flowing down like water from an endless sea, feeling like a drifter. I go wherever I please. Some may say it's just a phase, a transmission from the east. be ourselves.
He's a jack of all trades, he's a master of fun. He's doing all the things, he's an army of one. He's wearing all the hats, he fucks shit up. He hustles through life, he's thunderstruck. Running down dreams like nobody's biz. The school of hard knocks, so fuck the quiz. An 8-track mind on a crazy train. Unstoppable, he can't tame his brain.
J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe. J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe. J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe. J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe.
Check it out, he's a jack of all trades, he listens to none. While you're jacking up, he's getting it done. He's a whirling dervish, a dreidel of life, a pinball of energy, a wizard at night. Don't wait, don't hate, get real. It's the field, survivor of the fittest, it's your only meal. An 8-track mind on a crazy train, unstoppable, he can't tame his brain.
J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe. J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe. J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe. J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe.
Check it out.
Write that shit down, crazy legs.
Hard working blue collar, push his fingers to the bone, bad to the bone, hands of stone. Summer days it freezing cold, still he's here, the seasons go, even through stormy show. No days off, tough as nails, cut from a different cloth prevail. There with the plan, there ain't nothing he can't do. Limitless infinity, he dreams obstacles possible. This is what you got to know. Most goats are jokes, but I'm both, motherfucker. So jot that down in your notes.
J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe. J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe. J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe. J-O-A to the T, and that's a motherfucking recipe.
Check it out.
Obviously, motherfuckers.
Deep in the belly of the Pacific Ocean, broadcasting live from a stash of pearls, you are listening to KLAM The Clam. Happy New Year, everyone. I am your deep diving DJ, Grane Conception. Today is January 1st, 2024. I don't know about you all folks, but the older I get, the more each year feels the same. We have similar issues plaguing the world, we have the same people running for office, and we've got the same pop stars we've had for 20 years. Well, here at The Clam, from deep below the surface, we're trying to fix that. Let's kick off a somber mood of a new year with something somber with some lyrics I think about often. This is Iced Milk by Joey Hines, and you're listening to The Clam.
Iced milk, that's my favorite kind of milk. You know how to make me cry. You will never forget the times when I was upset. You will never let go of the time I said I love you so. That was something, there was something to be said for it. I didn't trust it, still I felt it, and I feel it, yeah. You were perfect, you were my personal favorite. Love is heaven, love was better when we made it. Brown hair clasped between your fingertips, I was there. Epiphanies caught in between my lips. You came over and lit the doghouse on fire, and as it smoldered, revealed your innermost desire. It wasn't to love me, it wasn't to leave your man for me. You had trauma, real trauma in reality. I got strong, I put on my favorite empathy. We talked it over your shoulder, they were laughing. Rice ball, I still think about the months we shared. Can you hear me now? What it meant in the course of your coming of age. Was it just a detour? Did you rip out that page? I used to dream I'd show up one day on your doorstep. I didn't do it, I told myself I could not force it. You never called me, I think you just didn't want to. But I never called you, so that might not be at all true. Brown eyes, that's my favorite kind of eyes. You see who I am inside. You spread me wide open, I never felt that again. You're the reason I sing, and I love you more than anything. You ruined my life, I'm completely screwed up, and it's all your doing. There's watery milk all over the floor, what a waste of two good things. I haven't been putting as much effort into stuff as I used to. I can't just go back to the way I was before I knew you.
During the break, we got a call from a very concerned sounding young person. They were telling me today is January 2nd. The new year was yesterday, and we kicked off yesterday's broadcast with a Joey Hines song. Well, and while that might sound concerning, I assure you all, my clocks, calendars, and notices on my phone tell me that today is day one of a brand new year. Maybe that was a call from the future. Little bit of a curveball for old Grane Conception, so let's throw one to you all out there in Radioland. Up next, we got Drugstore by Trash Animals, and then we're gonna slow things down with Phoenix by Cat Hamilton. Stick around, I'll still be here.
Sounds like this man lost his gag reflex.
up at the drugstore. However you feel, I got what you need. It's always a steal when you pick up from the drugstore. Get down. So as I was saying, I was making my way to the drugstore for a pack of Pall Malls and a scratcher, just minding my own goddamn business when I spotted a flock of dopey-eyed pigeons sitting up on the telephone pole. And yeah, I know they're really just government drones sent here to keep tabs on me, sitting up there in their little cowboy hats whispering to each other. Well, let them get a good look, because if the government thinks that they can come take a cougar out of my backyard, well, they got another thing coming. They wouldn't get halfway from the beach to my trailer before getting stuck by the natives. Because here on the island, I'm everybody's best friend, neighbor, uncle, doctor, reverend, real estate agent, proud owner, operator of the Falcon Car Wash. And that means that what I say goes. No one would risk taking the medicine for these poor folks, especially when the withdrawals are fatal, an unfortunate side effect. But what can I say? Jack of all trades, master of none. It's not like I intended to set myself up as a despot. I didn't ask to become these people's Lord and Savior. And when they raised me up as their pharmacist king, who was I to refuse? So I'll just keep sipping on my favorite flavor, Sudafed Slurpee, while the world keeps spinning. Because as one of my personal heroes and role models once said, you know, just keep living. Spinning like a top, so I'm going down to the drugstore. Faded on fire and I don't give a fuck, so I'm going down to the drugstore. Got herbs and botanics, totally natural, mixing with the chemicals we picked up at the drugstore. However you feel, I got what you need. It's always a steal when you pick up at the drugstore. Get down.
Folks, I don't know what's going on. It's just something weird happening at the station. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna run some ads, clear my head. So enjoy our sponsors.
Tune in to Prem Brulee, the #1 podcast in your headphones. Prem Brulee is a rapid-fire category sports show that is a high-octane, quick-witted ride through the hottest moments, biggest headlines, and spiciest takes in the sports world and beyond. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual observer, each episode of Prem Brulee is something for everyone, covering everything from sports headlines and in-depth analysis to pop culture recommendations and life advice. So sound your own petty alert, hand out your own You Played Yourselves, and become a #1 podcast listener now by subscribing to Prem Brulee on your favorite podcast platform. That's PREM space BRULEE.
Table Talk is not your typical D&D TTRPG podcast. We are not here to run you through our whole campaign.
We're here to talk about everything else in the space of tabletop roleplay.
I'm your host, Alejandra Wilhelm.
And I'm also your host, Mariah Gresham.
And we're your tabletop roleplay girlies.
Listeners, I'm not sure what's happening. Well, just in case, hi. This is Grane Conception, and you're listening to KLAM The Clam on what I hope to God is the new year. However, that phone call I got from what I have to think is now yesterday told me it was January 2nd. I went to bed last night, sure of what day it was, but now I'm not so sure. Everything in my place still reads January 1st. Is it the 3rd? My broadcast schedule and journal here are telling me that we're kicking things off with a Joey Hines song, and I'm supposed to talk about endings and loss. So I guess I don't have anything to go off of besides that. Here's to this day ending. This is He Don't Love You by Joey Hines, and you are somehow still listening to The Clam.
Never will, you never will, you never will, you never will know what's gonna happen to you when you gotta go. Your boyfriend says you better be a good girl or you'll go a bad place. If someone said that shit to me, I'd slap his damn face. You've been with that creep for so long, everyone's wondering why. I know your parents like him, but girl, you've gotta grow up sometime. There's more in this world than is in your little leather-bound book. Get out of your hometown and take a good look. You can turn away from God. He don't love you, he's a fraud. You can change the road you're on. I've seen it done. I've seen it done. If you've paid attention, you know Jesus was a hippie at heart. He preached unconditional love, so they tore him apart. But now we live in better days. It's okay to let go of hate. Go according to your boyfriend. That's what makes America great. Your soul is in your brain, which is a mushy purple thing in your skull. I understand that might make you uncomfortable. Be that as it may, it doesn't make it any less beautiful. The way I see it, heaven's a connection between two people. You can leave your master's chair. He don't love you, he's not there. You were blind, but now you see. You're finally free. You're finally free. Jesus loves his fancy Jesus, evergreens and lanterns that glow. Saddest shit song crying on a busted up radio. Now I'm not saying your boyfriend might not be an alright guy in his right. He loves his family and he knows how to be polite. Hey, it's your love life. Who am I to try to stand in your way? I don't want to rain on your parade or ruin your day. But don't tell me that sob story. I know he will always be true. 'Cause if you're gonna sing your truth to me, then I will sing mine to you. He don't love you, he don't care. He is nothing, he is air. I am flesh and blood and bone. You're not alone. You're not alone. I will take you in my arms. I will keep you safe from harm. I will shield you with my love. It's real love. And he don't love you like I do.
In hindsight, listener, building a bunker in the Pacific Ocean may not have been the wisest idea if I had hoped to make outbound calls. I tried reaching our host station at Void 1680, but to no avail. Just heard static, crickets, and the whisperings of a chat room I'll never be given access to. I don't know if it's the third, or the first, or some other day. I sold a lot of belongings to make this dream a reality, and now I'm feeling messed with and out of sorts. I miss home. I'm gonna play some deep cuts here for you that suits my mood right now, friends. This is Missing Georgia from Adam Patterson and the Heavy Hearts. And then, fittingly, Nothing Changes by The Leak. I hope to be here whenever you're done.
I know it's been a long winter, and spring's yet to melt all the snow. Oh, the Oldsmobile's dying, but all of my time is spent working out on the road. And you say you don't care about the money, you just want your man to come home. And the kids, though you love them, lack in conversation and certainly can't keep you warm. You asked for adventure, and now just wish you were free. And you're missing Georgia more than you're missing me. I'm not here to keep you in chains. Well, I've spoken my mind, and I'm damned if I be the source of your misery. Yeah, so just give me 10 years and I'll move you from here and let the warm summer breeze take your sad memories. And I've tried to earn back your pride. I'll work for the life you desire. Adventure, and now just wish you were free. And you're missing Georgia more than you're missing me. You asked for adventure, and now just wish you were free. You're missing Georgia more than you're missing me.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. The more things change the same. Ain't nothing changed, y'all. Nah, yeah, ain't nothing changed, y'all. Nah, ain't nothing changed except my location, no more motivation. 2020 fucked me up, I lost patience. Like an overcrowded hospital, it's like that was the answer, but what was the riddle? I don't know. A phrase we heard more than ever. Social distance brought a whole lot of us closer together. Most philosophies are futile. If you bring a new child into this world, what do you tell them with a true smile? Without lying, everything would be revealed. feels. It's a necessary part of the process to heal. Concealed weaponry goes far beyond the firearm. At this point, I'm just hoping when I die that I'm calm. I wanna be gone, but that would disappoint my mom. Honestly, that's what I'm thinking when I'm trying to be strong. I might be a grouch, but I make it perfect sense. Don't talk to me unless you know destiny is success. The more things change, the more they stay the same. The more things change the same. Ain't nothing changed, y'all. Yeah, ain't nothing changed, y'all. Nah, ain't nothing changed, y'all. The more things change, the more they stay the same. The more things change the same. Ain't nothing changed, y'all. Yeah, ain't nothing changed, y'all. Nah, ain't nothing changed. Going back to Cali on New Year's, Zeb's text said that there's no more doom here. Too clear. 2020, worst year of my life. Kobe died and it opened up a world of strife. Right back where I started, not far from where I used to be. 9 months of quarantine, it had me feeling like a fiend. Like who am I? True identity crisis. Fool myself into thinking I'm not imprisoned by devices. My vices are twice as hard as they used to be. Maybe even worse, I've declined exponentially. The recipe to my food for thought has been obliterated. Literally numb to the root of my pain, and I hate it. Been through way too much to turn back. People caught up in the drama and don't wanna hear facts. Be careful what you wish for. Is vision a gift, or do I need to see a blind man's dream to live more? The more things change, the more they stay the same. The more things change the same. Ain't nothing changed, y'all. Yeah, ain't nothing changed, y'all. Nah, ain't nothing changed. The more things change, the more they stay the same. The more things change the same. Ain't nothing changed, y'all. Yeah, ain't nothing changed, y'all. Nah, ain't nothing changed. We pay a high cost for the lives lost to the people in the world that are ready to slide off. Hold on. Cause it won't be long before the next train rides down the track so strong. That's what you gotta be up in the world today. Find a purpose to your life before you're old and gray. And don't debate with those that hate the mold you make. Will get you to the other side just like the Golden Gate. I mean, what is it worth? A life full of hurt. If you ain't laying in the dirt, it's time to put in some work. Divert from the pain. Make a way to evade strain. Remember that you can't lose what you never gained. I've been running from the same things. When life gets slow, I get to dipping in the quick lane. Keep it official instead of playing games of mine. It's still a terrible thing to waste. Ain't nothing changed. The more things change, the more they stay the same. The more things change the same. Ain't nothing changed, y'all. Yeah, ain't nothing changed, y'all. No, ain't nothing changed.
It's still New Year's, everyone. I tried staying awake until the sun came, but you don't really get a good view of it from where I'm stationed. I'm not sure what's happened with Void or our callers, but I have a new schedule here. January 1st, kick it off with a Joey Hines song. So let's talk about what's at stake here in 2024. Because quite frankly, 2024 feels a lot like 2016 and 2020 before that. Here's a song from 2016 that's still getting us in 2024. This is Make Our Relationship Great Again by, you probably guessed it, Joey Hines. And you are, as ever and always will be, listening to KLAM The Clam.
I farted on our first date. You high-fived me. I left a 1% tip. You got the other 19. I told you I don't like Seinfeld, so you turned on wrestling. I sneezed when I first kissed you. You didn't find that upsetting. I told you my whole life is a crazy whirlwind. You said that's okay, boy. I wanna be your girlfriend. And I just don't understand what I did to deserve you, baby. listen to your friends when they told you I was garbage and not to date me. Well, I told you that when I go to the bathroom, I never wash my hands, so you stop doing that too. I told you happy birthday after your reminder when I showed you my roadkill collection. You organized the binder. I told your mom her meatloaf sucked. You started a food fight. I didn't want to use a condom, so you got your tubes tied. And I just don't understand what I did to deserve you, baby. You didn't listen to your friends when they told you I was garbage and not to date me. But who's garbage now? I don't want you to hang out with those friends anymore. No, not a single one of them. You're only allowed to see my friends from this moment forward. I didn't like your dog, so you gave him to a stranger. I wanted to have a Russian roulette night. You put your life in danger. My friend Violet shot herself. You helped me bury the body. We drew a pentagram in the grass and joined the Illuminati. A security guard caught us in the act. We had to keep him quiet, so you stabbed him in the heart and buried him next to Violet. You tampered with the cemetery cameras so they didn't show us trespassing. And then you washed our bloody laundry without me even asking. And I wondered, how could you be so perfect? You made my body tingle. I told you I might vote for Trump, and now I'm single. And I just don't understand what I did to deserve this, baby. You must be talking to those friends of yours again, 'cause I can't think of anything that's gone wrong lately. I want you back. I want things to be simple the way that they were before. Do you think there's a chance? Do you think we could settle the score and make our relationship great again? Make our relationship great again. 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 Just like it has always been.
It's been one hell of a year already, and it's only day 1. Or 4, I guess. Seems my curse is to be the radio DJ constantly broadcasting for New Year's. I hope this year gives you what you want, listener, if you hear me. I hope 2024 sees you succeed, sees you live authentically, sees you earning and keeping the rights you so deserve in a world that seems determined to rob you of them. I hope you see the ocean, the sky, the mountaintops, the beaches, and the sunsets our planet has to offer you. I hope you saw January 2nd. Here are some tracks for you to get your year off right. Let's look back and then move forward. This is One Hell of a Year by Jessica Manalo and The Cosmos Await by Chris Dunn. I'll miss you.
It's been one hell of a year. Never cried so many tears. I've stopped driving, no smiling, kept thinking I'm dying. Don't leave me alone with myself. I've stopped teaching, stopped breathing in my sleep. I'm dreaming of meeting my old self again. It's been one hell of a year. Never lived so much in fear. I miss you, I see you on my phone, I need you, I can't wait to hold you again. Your beautiful smile has been taken away by this thing that is running our lives. It's been one hell of a year. Really think that we should stay clear of the news. It consumes me all day. It's confusing. I'm asking myself, is this real? It's been 6 months of floating